So now let's proceed with the walkthrough of the game. Let's click on New. Here we have a wall of text indicating some story before we get to the dialogue. Next appears, so we click it. And next again for the last part. Here we have dialogue featuring Cloud, our main character. All the graphics used here does not belong to us except for the art for our main character and his parents, along with the pixelated characters that will be shown later on. Press any key or click to continue appears to teach players how to skip through the dialogue. This walkthrough features the prologue of the story, which is not yet set in a digital world. This is Cloud's real life. So after some dialogue, we see a loading screen. Below it has a tip to press the escape key to pause the game. So let's press the escape key. When we pause the game, three options appear. We can save the game, load another game, or access the settings. Since we already showed load and settings earlier, let's click on Save Game. We see an empty file here, so let's select that. Once we save the game, this screen appears with this icon indicating that the game is being saved. After it is saved, we are directed back here and we can click on the escape key to go back to the game. Some interactive features in the game include these. Clicking on the power button to boot up the computer. Clicking on icons and links to open certain windows. And here we have clicking on this chat box, which opens up a form. As this text says, this form may be filled out to see if the player's answer changes at the end of the game, but it can be left blank. We can click X when done, but let's try to fill this up first. We click on the box after the name. Let's type in John. John. We can click on date to input the date, but let's skip that part for now. Again, we click on an icon to open the program, and let's join the call. We have another set of dialogue here, but let's skip to the last few parts. So here we have our main character setting up an old computer to run a game called Odyssey. But the power in his house goes out. However, the computer still boots up and shows static and SOS messages. And here he has a conversation with the computer, thinking it was a prank done by his friends. He ends up being transported in Odyssey, a world in ruin. And here our walkthrough ends for now.